everybody. Happy Ambedkar Day. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the pride of India, was born on this day. Today I am going to make you a video on Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to celebrate this wonderful birthday of this wonderful man. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar was born in 1891. And he passed in 1956. He was born in the Mahar caste. It was considered a low caste in India at that time. And he was born on 14th April 1891. Like all the Dalits and the so-called untouchables of India, Ambedkar also had to face severe discriminations from every corner of the society. You can't imagine what a wonderful, brilliant scholar and an intelligent man he was. But because of his caste, he had to face severe injustices and discriminations. India should hang her head in shame. His father was an officer in the Indian Army, and for his brilliance, Ambedkar was awarded a scholarship in the Gaikwar of Baroda. The Gaikwar awarded him a scholarship and enabled him to study economics. He received doctorates from Columbia University and the London School of Economics. That brilliant he was. He entered the Baroda public service, but due to ill treatment by his high caste colleagues, he left the public service and he turned to legal practice and to teaching. Ambedkar became an efficient and renowned barrister. In 1956, in a historic event, he converted to Buddhism, initiating mass conversions of large number of Dalits to Buddhism against the injustices of Hinduism. Ambedkar was a very well-known political leader at this time. Not only that, an eminent jurist, a Buddhist activist, a philosopher, anthropologist, historian, orator, writer, economist, scholar, and editor. Wow! And he became one of the architects of the Indian Constitution. Ambedkar served as Law and Justice Minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru. That was no mean achievement. And he was a brilliant minister. He inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after renouncing Hinduism. And he was posthumously awarded the highest award in India, the highest civilian award in India, Bharat Ratna, in 1990. A quick look at Ambedkar's views. Ambedkar favored the concept of providing reservations for Dalits and other religious communities, to make the people understand the drawbacks of the prevailing social evils. There were so many social evils that he fought against to make the people understand what is happening in the society. He launched a newspaper called Mookanaiga, Leader of the Silent. He strongly believed that education should be provided to all sections of the society. Every single individual in the country should get education. That is why he supported reservation, because there was so much discrimination and injustice in India. Ambedkar famously said to the Dalits the slogan, educate, agitate, and organize. Education was more important than temple entry for the downtrodden. He showed them that. There is another black activist, Booker T. Washington, who also believed the same thing, and he spoke for education of the blacks. And he was very controversial for it. And Ambedkar stood against even Mahatma Gandhi. He contested Mahatma Gandhi's claim to speak for Dalits or Harijans, as Gandhi called them. And he wrote the very famous essay, treatise, What Gandhi, Congress and Gandhi Have Done to the Untouchables. And now about Ambedkar's writings. Castes in India, their mechanism, genesis, and development. A very important book. The problem of the rupee, its origin and its solution. Remember, he was an economist. Bahishkrit Bharat, India ostracized, is his newspaper. The Annihilation of Caste is an activist book that he wrote. Federation versus Freedom. Thoughts on Pakistan. Waiting for Visa is Ambedkar's autobiography. And the weeklies that he started include Mukanayaga and Janta. And with Ambedkar begins Dalit studies and Dalit literature. So many important figures in Dalit literature. Here, Madara Chennaya, Dohara Kakkaya, Chokkamela, Kasidas, Namdev, Ravidas, and pioneers from the other castes. Mulk Raj Anand, who wrote Untouchable, is a very important spokesperson for the Dalits. Mahashweta Devi has depicted Dalits and tribal people in many of her novels and plays. Namdev Dhazal, one of the pioneers of Dalit literature. Basudev Sunani, contemporary writers like Bama, Sharan Kumar Limbale, Lakshman Gaikwad, Shivakami, please read their works. Read about them. They are brilliant writers who have brought the Dalit people to the forefront of India. They are brilliant writers who have given voice to the downtrodden people. Pumani, Om Prakash Valmiki, Marku, Paul Chirakarod, and Arundhati Roy. These are people from other communities who have spoken for the Dalits. If you are interested in Dalit literature, read them, read the Dalit writers, and here are some research books in Dalit studies for you. We also made history, Women in the Ambedkarite Movement, by Meenakshi Moon and Urmila Pawar, translated into English by Vandana Sonalkar, published by the ever-famous publishing house, Zuban. Writing caste, writing gender, narrating Dalit women's testimonies is a very important book, edited by Sharmila Rege. The Exercise of Freedom, an introduction to Dalit writings by K. Satyanarayana and Suzy Taru. Defying the Odds, the Rise of Dalit Entrepreneurs is by Chandra Bahan Prasad. Chandra Bahan Prasad, Devesh Kapoor and D. Shyam Babu. These are also very important books. Some more books if you want. Dalits Past, Presence, Future by Anand Teltumbre. Dalit Studies is a book edited by Ram Narayan S. Rawat and K. Satyanarayana. It is an international publication. Dalits and the Making of Modern India. Dalit Panthers, an authoritative history. Critical writings of Dalit literature by Dasari Manohar. Caste, the Origins of Our Discontents, written by a Westerner. So these are all very important books, guys. Dalit Literatures in India, last but not the least, edited by Joshil K. Abraham and Judith Misrahi Barak. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Ambedkar Day and wishes for a caste-free India. Thank you.